We just got out of Mufasa, and this is our cinephile out of theater reaction.
The exact same problem I had with the first one. The animation does not do it for me. It truly takes me out of the movie, and it really hit me when Pumbaa was first on screen. That's an ugly ass creature, and it's gross to look at, and it really bothered me. And I'm like, I need the cartoon because this thing is gross with that weird shaped structural tusk and shit. I was like, so just that takes me so much out of the movie. I just didn't enjoy it.
I thought the story inside of all the other theatrics with the Pumbaa and all them, the story of Mufasa was amazing. But every time they cut into Simone and them, I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like they had to shoehorn them in the movie, and it was bugging the flow of the movie for me. And because like it was Mufasa's a smooth, like powerful, and then they come in with their shit. I don't want to see them in Mufasa's story. Mufasa's a real nigga. Like, so yeah, the Timon. Well, I didn't like the animation either. It wasn't the facial emotions though. I just didn't. I don't know. It just looked animation.
So to piggyback off that for me, and also it being live action, I had a hard time differentiating. Hope I said that right. The lions from each other, and the color scheme. Certain scenes it's darker, certain scenes it's lighter. So it was throwing me off for a good second. I had to think: is that Scar or is that Mufasa? Or even when they was like with the some of the female pride and like the white lions, like when they were all on screen a lot and it was action and quick fast, it took me a moment to process who I'm looking at. That's not enjoyable because I'm not knowing who I'm looking at. And Scar is this big, the young big bad Mufasa, who he is. And like when I looked at as I'm watching that Scar on the screen, I just don't feel that from that live actionness. It's just that's something and that only animation can get me. Or cartoon animation. I guess this is fucking animation too. So
I don't know why that doesn't bug me.
But
you was like when they're doing stuff fast in the face. It was too many facial close-ups in that movie. Like these are animals. We don't need to be in their face. Like we're not getting their personality. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know why they did that. And it was like they made it. I think they wanted the movie to feel big. So like that's why they're giving us those close-ups. But it's like it's animation. We don't want to see that close. We want to see real people that close. I feel like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What else? I didn't care about anybody. I didn't care about the story of Scar and Mufasa growing up. It just didn't hook me in. And in my opinion, is like, who asked for this movie? Like, I never watched it. It's like, man, I'd love to see a Mufasa prequel. Like, I've said that about certain movies where like, oh, I'd love to see the world before this or whatever. But I just didn't care. Even when this was coming out, I was just like, I didn't care, and it's their job to make me care, especially when I sit down and watch it. Didn't care the entire movie. I just was just like, I know what happens, and Scar's who he is, and everybody was saying like, oh, it's gonna be Mufasa. How does Mufasa become the king and betray Scar? Well, of course it wasn't like that. Yep. So like, it was just like, you didn't give me any twists. Like nothing new, fresh about this.
They did it a cold way though. Like Mufasa was just that nigga. Like he took it. Like you know what I mean? Like I thought that shit was cool. Like I said, the story inside the shell of all that other theatrical shit with Timon and Pumbaa and the storytelling, the Mufasa story was amazing. I loved the whole journey. And he didn't bully his way in. It was just like I was born to do this,
I didn't like the albino lions. It's not that I didn't like them. It's just that like it was just stupid that was the villain to me because I know this is obviously a movie, but there wouldn't be a pack of albino lions. Like they literally eat those things as soon as they're born, and so it was just weird to see them as the bad guy. I'm like, y'all wouldn't be together in nature. This is weird.
That whole albino life, I think that's a party hat thing. Come on and have fun and see the cool white people come trying to take the throne and just trying to take power.
No, it wasn't. It was. I just didn't buy it. That whole white thing was just not a believable villain to me.
I thought it was good. I thought it was. I mean, not good in reality, but like for fantastical shit, like that's cold. The white lions are following or chasing them. Like you know what I mean? I thought it was dope.
I'd rather you just give me a regular pack of lions, not make them white.
Maybe they had to have them distinctive.
Of course they did, and it didn't work to me. Of course they had the distinctive because they all look alike. Like the whole movie, I thought fucking Scar was Mufasa. It was like, come on, man, this shit is.
I knew which one. Mufasa had that aura.
Yeah, I knew. And then the monkey, like, I don't want to see a real monkey. Them things is ugly, man. Rafiki
didn't bother me. It was when the warthog did a laugh and they showed inside his mouth. I got the same feeling you got. But Rafiki didn't bother me at all.
It just was just like he don't got the aura that he did when he was a cartoon.
I think he did. Whoever played that role, who was that?
I don't know.
He killing that shit.
Overall, I did not enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the other remake live action, and it's for the exact same reasons. And this shit was trash. I'll never watch it again.
So even though I gave it 2 thumbs up, that's because I love the story so much. But my score was only a 7 out of 10 though.
Something was a 3.
Huh?
My score was a 3.
3 out of 10?
Yeah.
That bad?
I was going down the rankings and nothing about this movie was like, oh, this is dope. I was literally watching like, hurry the fuck up.
Like, I kind of gave the pacing was weird because it was action packed, but it was like, I think it was them cutting to Timon and Pumbaa them all them damn times. Like they had to shoot one of them niggas in, and they were dragging the story and the runtime.
And the final note: Beyonce should not be doing voice acting. She had 5 lines, and it was cringing for every fucking word. It's just like you don't have voice acting. That's just not a thing for you because it's not. Your voice just doesn't come across like that, and when I hear, all I can hear is Beyonce, and it just doesn't do it for me.
You know, I think the little girl or the little
Ivy Blue or whatever.
If that was her, she did a really good job, right?
No, nobody.
Not a really good job, but like she sounded like a voice actor compared to her mama.
Correct. If that's her, then yes, I agree with that.
So I don't know why, anticipating this movie, I didn't think about like they gonna tell the story about Mufasa's circle, his people. I thought that shit was cold. How he snatched everybody up and they like everybody had their role and like that's how they was making it through the wild. I thought that shit was cold as fuck.
Oh, like the bird.
Rafiki is the spiritual leader. Yeah, like I didn't think about that. I didn't think I was getting that when I thought about the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit was cold. I thought that was like you could see him gradually growing up to be the king. Like it was so smooth and natural. Like I thought they did that was cool. It wasn't like he had one spectacular moment and he's the king. It's like no, like he's been the king.
The bird actually, I didn't like the way the bird looked either. It just looked, it was too real. That wasn't the fun sidekick that I'm used to. He had beady eyes and that shit was creepy.
3, 2, 1.